What's up, Milk the Man? Week 10 in the books. We're doing something different today because it is super cold outside. It's approximately 40 degrees. I didn't feel like I wanted to be outside smoking a cigar and editing this video along with that. We have 4 weeks left before playoffs begin, and I wanted to just take a look at where each team stands. What does the playoff picture look like right now? So there you have it. That's our playoff picture right now. We've got Genty with a first week bye. We've got Ante Up versus Big Bark. No Pain versus Vinsanity. And then apparently STDs versus the Human Torch. I'm just going to put those who are out of the playoff chase right now. You've got Glass Holes, Burrow My Dicker, Zombies, Tush Push, and Mud Dogs. Glass Holes still trying to figure out his team, still trying to figure out his team name. All right, so if we're looking at the playoff picture here, we've got the best team at 8-2. We've got the worst team, both of them at 3-7. Tush Push absolutely does not deserve to have a 3-7 record. Glass Holes absolutely deserves to have a much worse record than 3-7. Nobody wants to be tied with Glass Holes. Unfortunately, Tush Push, you have found yourself there. At the top of the list here, we've got Genty at 8-2. The only people who are close to you is apparently STDs, and then you got No Pain, No Gain here. Both of you guys at 7-3. There's only 4 spots available to the next team up with the best record. Now we've got 6-4 with Ante Up. I'm gonna go ahead and say there's one team that's absolutely not gonna make it out of the mud. Obviously, it's gonna be Mud Dogs, because he loves it there. If there's any team that's a shoo-in to make the playoffs out of Big Bark and Human Torch, it's gonna be the Human Torch. Who of Burrow My Dicker and Zombies is really least likely to make the playoffs? So Burrow My Dicker, actually in the last 4 games, he is 3-1. Zombies in the last 4 games, he's pretty ugly. It's 1-3. If there's another team that is going to be knocked off here in a shoo-in to not make the playoffs, it's going to be Zombies. So I'm going to go ahead and disqualify you. So we got one team left who's in the toilet bowl right now, who has a potential to rise up. Now, we got to pick a team. Big Bark has a better record than Vinsanity by a game. But when you look at Vinsanity, he just scored 186 points. He went against Genty, who had an 8-1 record and gave him an 8-2 record. If we look at the last 4 games for Vinsanity, he is 2-2. Now, if you look at my team for the past 4 weeks, Big Bark is 1-3. Myself and Vinsanity share one thing in common here, and that's when you're desperate, you need luck. And we have both gotten luck when we're desperate. Based off the last 4 games, Vinsanity and his ability to score 170, 180, he has an opportunity to best me here and keep himself in the playoff hunt. Unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and say that one person guaranteed to lose their spot. It's Big Bark. Burrow My Dicker, make your way up to the top. And so what it could look like here, Genty gets the bye, Team Ante Up facing Burrow My Dicker, No Pain versus Vinsanity, and then apparently STDs versus the Human Torch. Nobody cares about the toilet bowl. And obviously we've got a few laughing stocks here at the bottom, worst of which is Glass Holes, and the most unfortunate of all is Tush Push. We've got 4 games left, and anything can happen. You can find yourself from the bottom to the top. Thanks for watching.